Just wanted to make this video real quick. So basically, it's a common question. What are we? Well, here's your answer. What we are as human beings, we are the highest level of consciousness, right? And we're creators. That's what we do. That's all we do. We create. There's many different ways to look at this, but here's a couple of examples. So we create emotions, right? So a father may make a child feel safe. They may make them feel happy. We make people feel certain ways. We create emotion, right? We create stability. We create all these things. We create either positive or negative effects in this world, right? That's what we do all day. Okay, so when you understand, we have the ability to create emotions. What do emotions do? What are emotions for, right? Well, the emotions, they're our guidance system. So naturally, if a person sees a young girl hugging her father, hasn't seen him all day, maybe getting home from work, or even at the supermarket, you may see a young daughter hugging her dad, and it gives you this feeling, this love. It's just a feeling, that we naturally have. We are naturally positive beings. We're lovers. We are. We have the natural tendency to care for each other. That's what we do. So our emotions, we are meant to be positive, right? We're meant to make a difference. So when you have negative emotions, that is your guidance system telling you you're either doing something that isn't beneficial to your purpose. It isn't where you're supposed to be. That's how people can live an entire lifetime and have a successful career while never being happy at all. But it's possible because on the physical they could do that. But that's not what it's about. When you understand your emotions are your guidance system, then you start looking for or thinking about thoughts that make you feel good. Okay, because making you feel good is positive energy. Positive energy raises your vibration. The higher your vibration is, the more clarity you begin to gain, the more understanding you becomes receptive to, right? All these things, these more high power thoughts become, start to flow to you. So it's important in life that we have these life isn't an accident. Everything is for a purpose. We are meant to enjoy everything about life. We are meant to be free like these birds. We are meant to be, like a stray dog that runs down the middle of the road, and we think a stupid dog because he's not scared of your car. No one taught him to be afraid of your car. The limits that we are restrained to, or bound beneath, are taught to us. That's how you see a small child and they do things and we think, oh, they just don't know yet. No, we just haven't taught them that there's limits, and there's no reason for them to be. There's no reason for limits to exist, right? It's all about belief. It's all about mind control. It's all about what you want to believe, what life you want to live, to each his own. So we all have the beautiful ability to choose how we feel, to choose how we see things, to choose what things mean to us. These are all gifts that cannot be taken from us. This is the thing about life. Your external is not what determines your internal, and it can never be unless you forfeit your ability to say, this is how I feel about this, and more importantly, this is how I want to be feeling about this. This is how I don't want to see it this way. I don't want to be stressed out about rent. This is how I want it to be. We have the ability to say and feel and think and want that and have that. That's our ability. So when we're taught limits, you got to let go of that shit. You know what I mean? There's nothing that says you have to struggle. There's nothing that says that from where you're from and statistically, whatever. Nothing says anything has to be. It's all about what you believe. And I mean, any question you have about this shit, just, if you know me personally, don't be afraid to ask, because it could be one phrase, one combination of words you've heard a million times, just put one certain way, change your whole entire life, right? And I see it, and it's not about financial, it's not about material things, it's not about a status, it's not about being better than the next person, it's not about having more, it's not about being smarter, it's not about being the one who figured it out. It's not about any of that. It's about you living your life. That's it. We all have the right. It's our God-given gift. Just from being in existence, we have the right to know our purpose. We and our purpose and our powers are just they're exactly what they should be. I mean, when you think about it. Think about life like this. So we have positive and negative energy, right? Consider yourself as like a force field. Positive energy has been proven to project, they say, up to maybe 20, 25 feet, maybe more, depending an array of energy, around you. And you literally have the ability to interact with, the things within your energy field. Okay? So on the opposite side of that, the negativity, when people are negative, illness is negativity really suffocating yourself, right? It's negative thought. It's when grandma's really sick, and we know things aren't looking good. So we go to the hospital to visit her and we're sad. So we're bringing all of our negative energy there to see grandma's negative energy, and we literally suffocate grandma in a spiritual energy, not really so spiritual, just in the energy aspect of it. And that's the truth about it. It's all about energy. So you don't want to focus on what is, right? You want to look forward to what you want it to be, right? I mean, you have to separate from the physical, from what we see. We believe that, we have to see it to believe it. We don't see that. It's not true. So you keep focused on what you see to be true, and you will always know that to be true. It's really simple. It's not, life isn't meant to be a mystery. Life isn't meant to be stressful. Nothing is supposed to be painful. The lessons the negativity that we do experience, you're supposed to be excited about it. You're supposed to understand there's contrast in every situation, right? You're supposed to look forward to anything like that and understand that it's only for your better good. To understand that there's nothing meant to keep you down, to break you down, we don't grow down. We don't go backwards. Like, everything grows, everything changes, everything expands. So there's nothing that's against you. There's nothing holding you back. There's nothing that wants you to fail. And in fact, on a collective level, the more people are connected, the more people get connected. The more connected people get connected when they're already connected. It makes sense. We're all united as one. So just think about your thoughts.